everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Wait, I can't say welcome back. This is my first video. Hello everybody. So welcome to my channel. On this channel, I am just an ordinary lady who is not really ordinary. So you'll find that out too. But I'm just a regular consumer. I pay my money to get entertained. I go to movies, I pay for my streaming services, and I want to be entertained. So if you love movies, television, all the things that entertain us, if you love it, then please join my preview. I'm not a critic. I'm not here to destroy anybody. Saying that something, I love all types of movies. Do you understand me? All types. I still look at black and white movies. If it entertains me, I love it. So if you're like that, then please hit the subscribe button. Join me on my journey for my first YouTube channel reviewing movies, television, actors. So I thought, and everything else is in the description. Don't forget, guys, if you here for somebody to break it down, show you clips, do all that fancy stuff, nope. It's 1,000 more channels for that. Me, I like to have fun with it. I want to talk about it. It's just for your regular folks. Okay? Me and you sitting down, we talking about the movie. We just came from seeing the movie. We talking about it. Okay, so I got my glass of wine. Look at it out of my Chanel glass. Look at it out of my Chanel glass. So cute. And yes, I drink wine with a straw. So all you wine connoisseurs. Okay. The candle of the day is my raspberry tangerine from Bath and Body Works. Okay, so what did I decide to start my first channel with? Well, SpiderMan. I am a die-hard. Okay, we're not even gonna get into it because I do not want to argue with folks. I like all movies, okay? But I am a die-hard Marvel fan. Okay, I'm just put it out there. I'm a die-hard Marvel fan. But of course, we're gonna talk about SpiderMan, which is a Sony movie, but I'm not here to talk about all that. SpiderMan No Way Home. So let me put my glasses on. Y'all know I can't see, so I'm gonna put my glasses on and I'm gonna talk about some of the highlights and the points that I saw in the movie that I had to write down because I'm old and I ain't gonna remember. So I have 10 things I'm gonna talk about. 10 fun memories I had from the movie, what I brung from it, and the things because I like to keep I'm gonna keep my platform very positive. If something I ain't like in the movie, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say what I ain't like, and we gonna give it how many points we gonna give it on a scale of 1 to 10. My opinion. But I want to hear from you down below. Keep it respectful. No cursing, none of that. No telling me my opinion don't matter, none of that. We're gonna keep it fun because entertainment should be fun. It should be what you get out of it, right? Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say I laughed, I cried, I laughed, I cried, and then I clapped at the end. I'm gonna put it that way. So, spoilers alert. I put it right here. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna try to do my reviews for new movies that come out. No, I'm gonna try to do them right away. So that way, not the same day. I want to give people a couple of days. So don't look at this if you haven't seen it. Okay? All right. So let's talk about SpiderMan No Way Home. Okay, I don't even know where to start at. So I just wrote down 10 things and I'm just gonna put it like that. Okay. Wow. earring fell. Dang. Just won't let me be great. Dang. Okay. Spider-Man No Way Home. Well, first of all, it opened up and it's the traditional way. You know, the old-fashioned Spidey way. It's always somebody picking on Spider-Man or something happening that make him sad. So we had Mr. Jameson, newspaper. I ain't even start talking about people. Because first of all, J.K. Simmons, who plays Jameson, Jonah Jameson, the newspaper reporter, anchorman. Yeah, that's what he is. Cause isn't he the editor-in-chief of the newspaper? Or am I confusing Superman with I don't know. This guy plays so many parts that I'm thinking Batman, I'm thinking Superman. I don't know who he is. Anyway, Jonah Jameson. Honey, did y'all see J.K. Simmons in, what is it, Tomorrow World? Or Tomorrowland? Or Tomorrow Day? Tomorrow World. Tomorrowland? No. Tomorrow something. Anyway. Honey, he was a built little old man, right? And he's probably my age, because I'm almost 60. But honey, he had a little muscle on him. So I expected him to break out in his little muscle shirt or something. So I can't even get that picture out of my head, okay? But anyway, he making him in MJ. You know who plays MJ. Zendaya, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Beautiful young lady. And they go to, you know, they are idol in real life. Cute. Me personally, I can't work with nobody I'm messing with. I'm sorry. Me and you can't be in the same. It's too much going on. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Okay, back to the movie, because I'm going to get all off topic. So the world thinks Spider-Man is... Okay, the world thinks Spider-Man is a bad guy just because somebody said something and announced it. Haven't you learned that you can't go by everything on the internet? So for me, I'm like, okay, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing a lot of hating on my boy. But you forget about all the good stuff he's done. So, but then they say it's split 50-50. Some people just want to jump on the negative bandwagon. You know it's people like that. So, anyway, so that's how it opens up. Post Spider-Man. You know, and then when it came down to the college, them getting into college, and they all want to go to MIT or the second, you know, runner-ups. They didn't get chosen, and that was so sad because you think, for one thing, we all know Spider-Man, I don't know why he didn't get into college, because Spider-Man's supposed to be so smart, and then he's supposed to end up in college, but then again, you know, they can change everything. I don't know. You might got to get your little GED or whatever. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that, because GED, you can go to another college, and then you can, his main purpose in life is being Spider-Man. So, you know, I don't want to talk about that. That's kind of sad. But anyway, that was the first thing. The opening, what happened, how Jonah Jameson is all up on, you know, the drama and making it negative, and people love that. People love being into that type of drama. So there you go. All right. So the second thing is, okay, so Spider-Man and his Aunt May had to go and live with Happy because reporters was all over their house. And I like the way they showed the negativity, but, you know, it only went as far as somebody throwing a brick into the apartment, which who else was excited when the lawyer from, okay, see, I done forgot the name, from the Netflix show, he the blind lawyer, and he can fight. What is his name? What is his character? He plays Daredevil. I'm so old, Jesus. I can't remember nothing. Daredevil. Daredevil was his lawyer. And he caught that brick. And then Spider-Man said, how you do that? He caught it before Spider-Man did. Yes, honey, but you know, go and read all the things that's talking about how it's all going to connect together. I'm not the one to do all that. Because half the time, I'm not even going to remember the characters. I'm not going to remember their name. And I'm going to have to think about it. Ordinary person just looking at movies. Okay, so that was amazing. Okay, and then, so when they went to live with Happy, the next thing was, I knew when he pulled the cover off of that machine that it was something that had to be important. I said, oh, we're going to see that machine again. Something about that machine. Because anything from Stark Industries or Stark or whatever, we ain't going to talk about that because that made me sad. So anyway, the Stark machine is not nothing ordinary. It's not nothing ordinary. I think, did May say she thought it was some type of tanning machine or something? But it's not something ordinary. He knew it was something when he first saw it. So it's amazing. That machine was amazing. Anyway. Number 3. What did y'all think of Doctor Strange? Okay. I'm going to say this. The first Doctor Strange, I was like, okay, it's the introduction. All right, okay. I mean, I can still watch it. If I can watch it more than once, you good in my book. But until he was doing his thing on the Avengers, we didn't really know how powerful Doctor Strange was. And then we really see it here on Spider-Man. And then what do you think? Okay, I'm not even gonna get that far. It's down the road on my list. I ain't gonna talk about it right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? All right. So Doctor Strange was great in this movie. What else did I write about that? Oh yeah, I had to go to the bathroom. So you know how you during them credits, I'm gonna just talk about the credits for a minute. During the credits, I'm gonna jump ahead. Do y'all be having to like, okay, in credits, do you have to take so long? I gotta go to the bathroom. I mean, I don't want to miss nothing, so I be trying not to drink nothing when I go to movies. I don't want to do nothing because I don't want to get up. But I think I missed a little snippets of the movie because I had to go to the bathroom. But I go as fast as I can. Wash your hands. Wash your hands for 20 seconds, please. And then I hurry up and come back, so I won't miss nothing. Anyway, so Doctor Strange was magnificent. I love this little basement thing he had where he was putting all the villains and everything. I just love that. That was so cute. I really like that. So anyway, Doctor Strange is number 3. Number 4, did you see how his best friend Ned could, I don't care if you do have a magic ring, okay? In order for you to do spells, honey, you had some little magic in you, because you shouldn't be able to just do spells. Come on now. You remember Doctor Strange. It took some time for him to learn how to do his little spell. Remember he said, my hand's shaking, I can't do spells. Then the man with the arm, that his only one arm came and did his spells. So how did Spider-Man's best friend do spells so easily? Now he wasn't perfect because he didn't know how to close it. He didn't know how to close the portal, but he knew how to open it. Come on now. That's why Doctor Strange looked at him like, you did that? And he just let it go. But what y'all think? Let me know below. Do y'all think it's something going on with that? Because I didn't put it in my little Rolodex. That interesting. Okay. So anyway, next thing, number 5. I was so sad when Aunt May died. Now, granted, I knew somebody was going to die. You know, they showed on the preview that it was going to be MJ. And I'm thinking, no. So I immediately thought Aunt May. Uncle Ben died in both. Why not let Aunt May die in this one? I mean, we ain't want that because we love Marissa playing Aunt May. you know, the young, feisty Aunt May. We love that. Did you like the young, feisty Aunt May? But anyway, when she died, it was sad. So I was boo-hooing because let me tell you something. When an actor can make me boo-hoo, then you doing your job, okay? Because Tom Holland, why I say Tom Arnold? Tom Holland was so sad. It looks so real. So don't tell me to death, but we saw that in the Avengers Endgame, right? He cried like a baby when the sand thing was, when he was disappearing. I was like, why he had a little more extra seconds to disappear so that he could cry? I guess so that it could be more dramatic. But I was like, okay, you know, you're supposed to disappear really quickly, but okay. Anyway, we already know Tom can act, so there you go. He acted in that part with Aunt May. Aww. Okay, number 6. Let's talk about the villains. All right, first let me tell you my favorite villain. My favorite villain was Dr. Octavius. I just love him. First of all, he's funny, and when he was when they first introduced him, and he was funny then too. So he cracked little jokes. So I like him. Okay, so Jamie Foxx was Electro. To me, he played this Electro better than he did the other one. And then Willem Dafoe, honey, he is always on point as the Green Goblin. I ain't know he was faking. When he went to Aunt May and them, he was faking. He was faking. When he went to the shelter, he was faking. Because if you thought about it, how you just end up at that? So that's the only shelter? That's the only shelter you could have went to? Did y'all think that was a little strange? Because I was like, okay, so he just popped up at your shelter? Mm-hmm. And then you have Dr. Octavia, who was Dr. Octavius. He played by Alfred, I think his name is something Molina. And then you had the Sandman. And then you had, and I like the Sandman. Then you had the Sandman, because Sandman was torn between being a good guy and a bad guy. He was just in a bad situation. So I was so glad he became human. But when he go back to his world, is he going to be arrested? Okay. Anyway. And then Mr. Lizard. I call him Mr. Lizard. You know, he just wanted his arm back. So it's sad. But anyway, so those are the villains. So I just love Dr. Octavius. He was the best one of the villains. Okay, number 7. Oh yeah, I talked about how they was in the dungeon, and wasn't it kind of funny how you know, how Doctor Strange gave Spidey the thing to bring the bad people to, well, the villains, the villains to the dungeon. And he said, let me take care of it, Spidey. But Spidey is always trying to fix people, you know, because he's a good guy. And he thinking always a good, you know, good things of people. And, you know, the Green Goblin destroyed that for him. Destroyed that. Almost. You always got a chance to be a good guy. So anyway. So I like that part, how they show how all of them got there. And then it was funny how his best friend said, is this a tree? Or is this a person turned into a tree? So that was funny. That's why you have to see the movie to see all the funny parts. Okay. Number 8, the Green Goblin. That's why they saved him for last and as the villains. And that's why he was a true foe for Spider-Man. He was a true foe. I think he was, to me, the top villain. I'm not even gonna count the new Spider-Man, because now that's a mixture of him fighting Avengers people, bad guys, and then so I can't really count this one. Well, even though the guy who, no, I don't think I want to count this one. I'm saying of the old, to me, Green Goblin was like the best villain. But you let me know who you thought the best villain was. Number 9. Okay, I almost passed out. Did anybody else scream and have a fit when he opened the portal? Because my thought was, how is Spider-Man gonna fight all these people by himself? So at first I thought Doctor Strange was gonna fight with him. But when he opened that portal, I knew it was another Spider-Man. I knew. I said, which Spider-Man is it? And it was my boy. I know a lot of people like the first Spider-Man. I actually like Andrew, is his name? Yeah, Andrew Garfield. I liked him as Spider-Man. I thought he was a more serious Spider-Man. But then once I thought about it really, especially since they brought them all together, I liked all the Spider-Man. I think they all brought their own uniqueness in acting and their own, like everybody be like, oh, I like this one and he wasn't good. I don't like comparing actors because each actor to me is their own individual, have their own individual way of acting. So I liked all of the Spider-Mans. I liked them all. After seeing this movie, I feel like going to watch all of them again. I just love the characters. And I'm telling you right now, Andrew Garfield was hilarious in the movie. His one-liners and the stuff he says and how it, I thought it was, okay, I'm not putting that earring back in my ear. I'm not going to keep doing it. So I might as well take this one off. I'm just not. And I love the way they, it just was so amazing. I feel it right now, guys. When he walked through and she told him to do stuff to make her believe he was Spider-Man, and he was just hanging there. He was like, I'm not doing it. What? Oh, even Zendaya, MJ, and him. She could play anybody's MJ. She is the best MJ. Y'all can say what you want. She, to me, was the best MJ. You know why? Because she wasn't really a damsel in distress. A damsel? I say damsel. She didn't... I don't know. She played it differently, okay? I just liked her character more as MJ. Y'all let me know. What do you think? But anyway, that scene between her and him was hilarious. It was hilarious. He had all the best one-liners there going forward. He did. My favorite one, and I got tears in my eyes right now, is when he told the first Spider-Man, and I'm sorry that I don't have everybody's name, Tobey Maguire. See, name came to me. When he told Tobey, because him and the other Spider-Man had their Spider-Man outfits on already. When he told Tobey, was he going to change from being a cool youth pastor? I had tears rolling down my eyes because he did look like a cool youth pastor. That's the way he looked. That was hilarious. That was funny. Okay, I'm sorry. It was. He had all the funny parts. He did. Anyway, and when Tobey Maguire shot the spider web out of his body, did y'all ever remember? I did not realize that. Was it just me? But I did not realize that he squirted it out of his body while they made it. I knew they made it, but I thought Tobey made it too, but he didn't. It came out his body. That mess was hilarious too. When he did that, it felt uncomfortable because, you know, it was coming out of his body. Okay, maybe y'all didn't get it. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Number 8. No, that was number 8. Was about Green Goblin. Number 9 I just talked about all the Spider-Mans, and that the part about Andrew Garfield was the funniest. All of them. All of the Spider-Mans. I just loved it. This reunion was the best reunion of any type of superhero type thing. The multiverse, how they brung it in, was excellent. It was excellent. Which brings me to number 10, the post credits. Guys, wait for the post credits. If you didn't look at it, look it up online, because I ain't showing you no clips. I ain't doing that illegal, trying to do it with my phone. I'm not doing all that. I'm here to tell you how I felt about the movie, and we just talking. Let me get a little bit more of my wine. And we just enjoying the movie and talking about it. You should have seen it. I'm not here for anything else. Okay, the post credits. Okay, I would have known to wait for the second post credit, but my son had already went to seen it. So he told me, Mom, wait for the post credits. We know we ain't talking about the movie. I don't want no spoilers. I ain't look at no reviews. I ain't look at no anything on YouTube that came along that talked about it. I didn't want to hear nothing. I judge all my movies on me. You could say it was the worst movie in the world, and I could be sitting there laughing. Something was funny. I was entertained. Because sometimes the worst movies be funny. You look at people's expressions, the bad acting, you be like, this is funny as I don't know what. So I don't care about it. You should, I'm not here to tell you to go watch it or not. That's not what my review is. My review is, let's go over it. Let's talk about it. Let's say what was good in it. Stuff like that. I ain't here for all that other negative stuff. Anyway, post credits. Venom. Okay, first of all, now, I did not like the second Venom. I can just say that. And I wish I had started my channel earlier, because I figured I wanted to start it off with newer stuff, because, you know, older movies been talked about. But I'm going to talk about older movies too. We're going to talk about other movies other than, maybe I'll call them my Let's Do a Rerun. And we'll talk about other movies. But I didn't like the second one as much as I liked the first one, but regardless, I love Venom. Okay, the actor who plays Venom, all of it. When he was there, he said we need to go talk to the Spider-Man guy. Oh my goodness! But then he was one of the ones who came through the little portal, so we didn't figure that out in the post credit. But then it left a little snippet of Venom, and that is how Venom is. Do y'all think that he's gonna have to come back and fight the Venom that's gonna be bad and attach itself to Spider-Man, and then he gonna have to come to kill that Venom? Wouldn't that be nice? Cause I don't want them to be mad at each other. I don't want the two not to like each other. I didn't want to think about or hear about those characters not liking each other. I can't. So that was amazing. And then the second post credit with Doctor Strange, and he gonna have to fight himself. Then my witch lady is gonna have to come and probably help, because it's gonna be. Because can you imagine the evil Doctor Strange when he's as powerful as he is? Can you imagine? Okay, I forgot one more part about, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I forgot one more part. When Spider-Man was about to kill, when he was about to kill homeboy, which I was like, I was rooting for him, turn him up, show him who's the man. I was rooting for him, but then I was like, please don't kill him, because you're not gonna be able to deal with that. You know, MJ was looking like, oh my God, no, you're not. And but he didn't. And when my boy threw him the thing and he caught it and he put it in his neck, I was like, thank God, because you know, other Spider-Mans have killed their enemies. I'm not gonna talk about it. Anyway, that's it, guys. Okay, please let me know down below what you thought of the movie, what your favorite part was, and do you think my review, let's go bracelet, what was the outcome? 10 out of 10. You heard it from me. Thanks for joining, guys. Like and subscribe. See you, because Morpheus. What's coming out next week? We got Matrix and Morpheus. I'm gonna have a double feature.